The big darts competition kicks off in the Vic, and Cupid takes aim when Ben kisses Paul. You'd think he'd run a mile after all Ben's put him through. Phil's ashamed of his son and storms out, but Sharon and Kathy try to get through to him, which apparently doesn't work because he's soon drunk and making a pass at Shirley. Meanwhile, Denise flips out when pregnant Libby arrives and says she's not keeping the baby. Denise winds up drinking with Phil and going home with him. We didn't see that one coming. The next day, she decides to support Libby and is hugely relieved when Phil doesn't remember the night before, but then realises her necklace is missing. Tina helps out at Beals for the Pride of Walford Awards after Sonia announces she's going to the do with Bex. Tina slyly hits the spirits, and when Sonia wins an award but doesn't want to say anything, she grabs the mic and embarrasses her girlfriend again. Sonia disappears into the night, leaving Tina snogging Carl's friend Soph. The awards are a big success, and Kathy orders Ian to tell everyone about the supermarket deal, or she will. It's Corrie next. Todd and Jason think the community centre vandal has been caught on CCTV, but a smug Phelan points out it's unplugged. Meanwhile, Eileen gets a visit from the police and has to tell Jason that his dad Tony's been found dead in his flat following a heart attack. Todd decides to move back home with his family, infuriating Phelan, who secured a building contract without Jason's knowledge. Phelan worms his way into Eileen's affections, and she's soon asking him to move in when he lies that he needs a new place to live. How does he do it? Jason is grief-stricken and lashes out at Eva and Aidan. When Phelan steps in, Johnny punches him. He does apologise, but Phelan won't forgive and forget. Kylie's worried when Nick doesn't recognise her, and he books in for a scan, telling David that he can't marry Carla if it's a bad diagnosis. Billy's snappy with Sean. Could it have anything to do with the lad Eva sees him giving cash to in the Ginnell? And the boy Lee is soon back for more. Finally, we look into the lives of the villagers. How long can Dr. Bailey keep a lid on Belle? I mean, he has a near heart attack after he treats Lisa for angina and spots Belle in her school uniform. Belle is soon in his surgery, wanting to know why he's been ignoring her texts, and later, he has palpitations when he sees Belle talking to wife Angie. Belle wants revenge and goes to the right woman, Charity, for advice. She gets Bailey in big trouble with Angie, and he tells Belle it's over. Tracy's upset to learn David has cancer, and Pollard urges him to give her a chance, which he does, but then later comes to the conclusion she slept with him out of pity. David gets blind drunk and naked ahead of the orchidectomy. It's clear he's terrified, and it takes all Pollard's powers of persuasion to convince him to have the op. Megan gives Jay a glimmer of hope that she'll let him into Eliza's life, but when he starts talking about getting back together, she quickly shuts him down.